1, 2.
To make his children happy on Halloween, the man shoved his head into a pumpkin he bought a month ago, only to find he couldn't pull it out no matter what. The captain told Buck to get some lubricant to forcibly remove it.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, stop. He's saying it hurts.
When the team lifted the pumpkin, they discovered it had already rotted inside, filled with 10,000 bacteria, which had caused the man's neck and face to break out in hives. In an emergency, the firefighters had to use a saw to cut the pumpkin. After 34 minutes, the pumpkin finally cracked open, revealing the man's face. Chim quickly inserted a straw into the man's mouth and suctioned out the pumpkin guts he had inhaled. Under the anxious gaze of his daughter, the man finally recovered. As the firefighters were leaving, the man lamented how stupid he was for almost choking to death on a pumpkin. Buck reassured him he had seen plenty of foolish things. Just then, in the next second,
I think I dislocated my shoulder.
Dispatch, we're gonna need an additional RA unit.
the boy's bottom and face are on the same level. How will he go to the bathroom now? It turns out the boy was cheering for his teammates when he collided with a football player, and that's how the accident happened. An hour later, the firefighters finally arrived, but they had never seen anything like this before. They had to secure the boy and take him to the hospital, but as soon as he got in the ambulance, he passed out. Not only did he have external injuries, but he also had internal bleeding. If they couldn't stop the bleeding quickly, the boy might never wake up. In a critical moment, the man decided to use a balloon to stop the bleeding, but the ambulance was moving. Doing this kind of procedure on a 1-centimeter wound was really hard.
How'd that go for you?
50-50.
But to save the boy, the firefighters had to cooperate. The woman brought in an ultrasound machine to find the spot, and the firefighter driving slowed down in the shaking vehicle.
Okay, got it. Now here's the tricky part.
After securing the catheter, the man slowly inserted the balloon.
BP's back, and so is our boy!
The boy regained consciousness.
Dad?
Hearing Dad reminded the man of his own son.
Gonna be okay, kid.
Are you missing your dad? How hard do firefighters compete for the lieutenant position? A driver collapses in the truck from carbon monoxide poisoning, spinning in circles in the mud. The man initially plans to drive the fire truck to block the car, but the woman charges in without hesitation.
Who does she think she is, Laura Croft?
Nah, man. She's firefighters.
The driver is successfully rescued, and the captain praises her.
Bravo, Milani.
Showboat.
Then, a worker's fake hand falls into the sewer. The female firefighter intends to use a pole to fish it out, but the man jumps in directly, pulling up the hand and even finding the ring that was on it. When it's time to wrap up, the captain sends someone to grab a hose, but both of them rush forward to take it. Neither wants to back down. The captain, puzzled by their antics, steps up to ask, but before he knows it,
You opened the wrong gate, didn't you?
He did it.
the plane crash left a girl with a broken leg. She needed immediate surgery. Firefighter guided the other passengers over the phone.
You're gonna cut it open. We need something razor sharp. Airplane cutlery will not work.
But where could they find a knife on a plane? At that moment, a blackie come out, asking for a toothbrush and a cigarette lighter. He crafted a toothbrush blade in just 5 minutes. The man took the blade and made an incision, starting from the girl's knee down to her ankle.
Oh God! Is this supposed to make a pop?
The surrounding passengers watched in horror, but the girl said,
It feels better. You cut my leg open and it feels better.
her leg turned pink again, and her pulse returned. Everyone cheered in relief. Do you know where the man learned his toothbrush sharpening skills? A steel pipe stabbed into her belly.
Please save my baby girl.
The doctors can only do their best, but as they turn the woman's body, she passes out. The ultrasound shows the baby isn't doing well. To keep them both safe, the doctors must perform surgery quickly, but the chest x-ray shows there's free air in her abdomen, so they can't do a C-section. The head doctor decides to help her give birth, while also performing surgery. The doctors take out the steel pipe and cut open her skin to get the baby out, but the baby's face is blue, and they need to do CPR right away. The mom also goes into ventricular fibrillation. Luckily, the doctor's quick actions help the baby breathe. When the mother hears her baby cry, her heartbeat goes back to normal. What a miraculous moment. Do you love your mom? The dude was trapped inside the car. The firefighters tried to pry open the vehicle, but their tool unexpectedly broke. It turned out this was an armored truck, carrying $3 million in cash. Halfway through, it had been hijacked by criminals. The driver, initially confident, had tried to push through, only to be shot in the head. Now the truck was overturned, and the dude was trapped inside. The firefighters wanted to rescue but were at a loss, because the windshield of the armored truck was made in China. At that moment, one clever firefighter had an idea. Since the criminals fired shots, there had to be bullet holes in the truck. That might be a good point of entry. They started searching the vehicle, and finally found a hole in the glass. Then they began hammering away. After 1234 hits, the glass only had a small crack. The captain pulled out the big hammer.
Bring the hook!
Then they used hooks to pull the glass away. They rescued the man, but his pulse was weak. The medic had to perform emergency surgery on site, cutting his trachea to insert a tube for oxygen.
Good. Come on, come on.
Come on, open your eyes for me. Come on. Come on. There you are. There you are. All right, that's okay. Try not to move. There's a tube in your throat that's breathing for you. Blink twice if you understand. Good job. There we go.
The woman was stuck on the shower rack, unable to move. Her boyfriend quickly called the firefighters, but when the firefighter got closer, she saw the handle was stuck in the woman's back. The firefighter told her to get a saw ready. The woman asked why they didn't just pull it out. The firefighter explained that the wall bracket looked like a fish hook, making it hard to take out easily. The medic told her not to move around. The firefighter grabbed the electric saw, and the woman got scared and wanted to run away. The firefighter quickly explained he needed to cut off the handle, but if she moved around, he might cut something else. She hugged the medic for comfort. The firefighter carefully looked for a way to do it. With the medic's reassurance, the woman finally calmed down. The firefighter started the operation. An hour later, the handle was finally cut off. After a quick bandage, the woman was taken to the hospital. But I'm curious, if the woman was taking a shower, why wasn't the man wearing any clothes? Either